Hello, it's Charles with Uber Eats. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. And I am blessed and grateful because I received that precious gift of tomorrow with God's wake-up call. And I got to see another day here in beautiful, sunny, warm Tampa, Florida. And you also woke up this morning and received that precious gift of tomorrow with God's wake-up call. And you got to see another day here on earth. Tomorrow is a precious gift to receive because not everybody that went to sleep last night got God's wake-up call this morning and got to see another day. So I, for one, am most definitely blessed and feel grateful to the good Lord for giving me another day here on earth. God is good. God is great, always and always. And I'm blessed to have Jesus Christ in my life. I love Jesus Christ. He is in my heart. And Jesus is my Savior, my Redeemer, and my Advocate. I love Jesus Christ and I love the Lord. I had just a fantastic day yesterday. I enjoyed a wonderful breakfast at McDonald's. I made fantastic money with my Uber Eats business here in Tampa, Florida. And I had a fantastic night's sleep in the camper where I sleep at night. So just a fantastic day all around. Blessed and grateful to the good Lord for putting me in this time and place here in Tampa, Florida, where I can make a fantastic living with Uber Eats that affords me my rent, upkeep on my car, gas, insurance, food, rent, and I'm enjoying wonderful weather here in Tampa, Florida. Very blessed and fortunate for all the blessings God has given me. God is good. God is great, always and always. The time right now is 5:26 a.m. this Tuesday morning. And according to that website, weather-atlas.com, the sun will rise today at 6:58 a.m. That's 1 hour and 32 minutes from now. And the sun will set later on this evening at 7:58 p.m. So today, Tampa will enjoy exactly 13 hours of daylight. Once I got back to the camper last night, I went back into the app and recorded all my tips that I earned. And I checked out those 5 metrics to see if anybody had responded to my survey to let me know how well I did. And it looks like one person, I'm assuming one person responded to that survey. They didn't give me 5 stars, but I got 3 stars from that response. That person didn't think I delivered with care. My delivery with care is still at 749, but they judged me a friendly delivery driver. My friendly score went up 1 to 666. They thought I was quick and efficient. That went up 1 to 651. They didn't think I was a good communicator. That score is still at 647 from yesterday. But they thought I delivered to their door with a perfect handoff. That score went up 1 to 625. So all in all, good results from my customers yesterday. I'm happy with any movement, any of those numbers. Perfect handoff is still an area of opportunity for me, but I only need to get 75 more responses in that category to reach my goal of 700 this year. So I'm very confident that I'll do that. I may do that by the summertime. So I'm very confident that I'll reach that goal of 700 respondents in each of those 5 metrics. I also went into the Powerball website to check out the numbers to see if I'd hit any numbers from the drawing that was held Monday night, April 20th. And I didn't hit a single number. There's my ticket that I played for the drawing. See, it says April 20th on there. And the number that came in last night was 9, 17, 36, 47, 64, and the Powerball of 26. And according to that website, no one hit all 5 numbers in the Powerball, and no one matched 5. So there were no winners. You win $1 million. I guess you win $1 million if you play all 5 numbers but miss the Powerball. So no one hit anything according to the Powerball website. So that means tomorrow, Wednesday the 22nd of April, the jackpot goes up to 100 million for the Powerball drawing for Wednesday night. I nearly forgot to mention, I didn't hit my goal of 20 trips yesterday. I got sleepy in the early afternoon and I decided to cut my day short. So I ended the day with 17 trips. So I need to make up those 3 trips today, tomorrow, and Thursday to meet my goal of 80 trips that will go into this quest that I'm on. I'll make it one way or the other. If I'll stay out as long as it takes on Thursday to hit 80 trips. But I hope I don't regret cutting yesterday short. I hope I don't end up with 3 trips short Thursday. I don't see that happening. I usually get busier as the week builds, and Thursdays are typically quite busy, so I don't foresee that'll be a problem, but only time will tell, I guess. Well, anyways, I'm sitting up here at my normal spot at the Circle K, my normal pump, and I'm happy to see gas is continuing to drop. Gas is down, well, a good bit. It's down 13 cents from yesterday, which is a huge drop. It was $3.87 yesterday at this Circle K. It was $3.94 the day before. It's down to $3.74, so it's down 20 cents since Sunday. And like I said, 13 cents from yesterday, so it's dropped down a great deal. And according to AAA and Gas Buddy, the average price of gas in the United States is still at $4.04. It's been at $4.04 since Sunday morning. And according to Gas Buddy, the average price of gas in Florida has dropped down 4 cents since yesterday. And it's dropped down 6 cents since Sunday. So this Circle K is better than the Florida state average by 19 cents, and it's better than the United States average by 30 cents. Yeah, 19 cents for Florida and 30 cents for the United States. Now, this Circle K is a fantastic place price-wise to buy gas here in Tampa, Florida. Another good thing that happened for me yesterday, I found 3 more cans with good dates. 3 more cans of Monster Rehab with great dates on them. I bought 2 tea and lemonade, and I bought a peach tea. I'll be drinking those tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And then after Friday, if I don't buy another can, I won't have anything to drink for Saturday. And naturally, I have that 1 can left of green tea that for Sunday of this month, and then I need to buy I need to do my best to find more cans of green tea. I need 5 cans of Monster Rehab green tea for the month of May, because there's 5 Sundays in May. But anyway, I've been inside to this Circle K, and I got my free ice already in these 2 cups. See that free ice? And this morning I'm drinking a tea and lemonade flavor of the Monster Rehab Revive, Refresh, Recover. See that tea and lemonade? I'm gonna go ahead and get it poured out. I most likely will be able to get it all poured out in these 2 cups. I'm assuming so. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's gonna all go for sure. Let's see if this is any good ice cold. I'm sure it will be. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Let's check out the date on this can. This can is dated B2613, and B is the 2nd letter of the alphabet. So this can was just made February the 13th of this year. So with today being the 21st of April, that's 8 days. This can is 8 days and 2 months old. So it's a very fresh can of the tea and lemonade Monster Rehab. Oh, that's refreshing. Other than checking out the sunrise time and sunset time on that website, weather-atlas.com, I also wrote down what it had to say about the weather that I can expect for Tampa today, the 21st of April. And this is what they wrote. It said, it will be mostly sunny and dry Tuesday, with dramatic changes in the temperature, reaching a high of a blazing 86 and then falling to a low of a refreshing 59. These temperatures are only a few degrees higher than Tampa's regular highs and lows temperatures for April. Precipitation probability is only at 2%. Winds will be out of the northeast at a 14 mile an hour. Humidity at 42. So according to weather-atlas.com, it's going to be another fantastic day of weather. It's going to be dry, warm, sunny, very pleasant weather for Tampa. Beautiful weather day ahead of me. And then according to the YouTube page 10 Tampa Bay News, this video was uploaded Sunday, April 19th. They had meteorologist Colleen Campbell on there, and Colleen said that the front that passed through over Tampa gave little to no rain over Tampa Bay over the weekend. And she said only a few residual showers popped up yesterday, Monday, in the bay, mostly in the southern portions of the bay. So she went on to say this drought has been very bad and will only get worse and only worsen the risk of wildfires breaking out, with high winds causing that risk to only elevate. She said the lower humidity, high winds, and lack of rain is causing wildfires to spread very quickly across Tampa Bay. She went on to say that this pattern of high winds, low humidity, and lack of rain will persist through most of the spring and into the summertime until we get out of this dry season that we're in. Colleen Campbell said, expect pleasant conditions today in Tampa, with a high reaching 85 and a low of 63. Those temperatures are very similar to what weather-atlas.com, with only a little bit of an exception to the low temperature. Weather-atlas.com said it will get as low as 59, but Colleen Campbell said it's only going to get down to 63 today. And then I went into the YouTube page WFLA News Channel 8, and they had Max Defender meteorologist Juliana Mejia on there. This video was uploaded yesterday, April 20th. She said that the dew points have dropped significantly in Tampa Bay over the last several days, bringing us much lower humidity in turn. This is going to heighten the risk of wildfires breaking out across the counties in Tampa Bay. She said, expect a high of 84 and a low of 61 in Tampa today, this Tuesday, April 21st. These high temperatures, she said, high temperatures this week will remain in the upper 80s through the rest of the week. And then I also went into the YouTube page Fox 13 Tampa Bay. This video was uploaded yesterday, Monday, April 20th. And it featured meteorologist Dave Osterberg. Dave Osterberg said that a massive wildfire has broken out up near Gainesville, Florida, with evacuations orders in place. People are being forced to evacuate their houses as a result of that wildfire that's broken out near Gainesville. He went on to say these wildfires are fairly common in Florida in early spring. We're in the dry season right now, so wildfires are prevalent in Tampa and most of Florida this time of year. He went on to say the northeast wind, the recent northeast wind is allowing the smell of the wildfires that's up in Gainesville to spread into portions of Tampa Bay. So he said, don't be surprised if you can smell the wildfire that's burning up there in Gainesville. He went on to say that Tampa and many counties in Central Florida are starting to release red flag warnings that will caution you against starting any campfires. You don't want to throw out your cigarette butts after you're done smoking them, and you generally want to be cautious about anything that will risk a fire breaking out during these red flag warnings. Meteorologist Dave Osterberg went on to say that today we'll expect a high of 84 and a low of 62 and mostly sunny skies. So according to all these forecasts, it's going to be a very pleasant day, a dry day and a warm day, and very sunny. So I'm looking forward to another pleasant day weather-wise in Tampa, and hoping to have another great earnings day with my Uber Eats business here in Tampa, Florida. And I also wrote down all the deliveries I completed yesterday. I delivered to 17 of my customers, and I did that in 14 trips. This is for Monday, April 20th. I started out the day picking up breakfast. Trip number 1 was for Joe. Joe wanted breakfast from McDonald's on 56th. His fare was $2, and Joe decided to tip me $3, so I made $5 for delivering that McDonald's to Joe's house. After that, I went on trip number 2. That was a Wawa order. I picked up a Wawa order on East Hillsboro for Angel. Angel decided to tip me $2.58, and his fare was $1, so I made $4.58 for picking up that Wawa order for Angel. I appreciate the tip, Angel. And I appreciate the fare I got from you. Appreciate you very much, Angel and Joe. After dropping off Angel's Wawa order, I went on a double. Trip number 3 was a double for Remy and Kendrick. Kendrick and Remy, they tipped me $2, and I earned a fare of $8.04. I made $10.04 for delivering Burger King breakfast from 56th to Remy's house. And Kendrick wanted Jersey Mike sandwiches from Bertha Palmer Boulevard. Thank you so much for the fare and the tip I got from you, Remy and Kendrick. Much appreciated. You didn't have to tip me at all, but you did, so I appreciate that. After dropping off Kendrick's Jersey Mike's order, I went on trip number 4 for Lisa. Lisa wanted breakfast from Burger King on 50th Street. Lisa decided to tip me $2.07, and I earned a fare of $2, so I made $4.07 for delivering breakfast from Burger King to Lisa's house. Thank you for that tip, Lisa. You were very kind, generous, and thoughtful. After that, I went on trip number 5 for Luana. Luana wanted Coco's on 40th Street. Luana, I earned a fare of $3.01 for Luana's order, and Luana tipped me $1, so I made $4.01 for Luana's order. Thank you so much for the Uber Eats business and the tip, Luana. I appreciate you. After that, I went on to pick up a Chinese food for Jeremy. Jeremy wanted China Walk on Highway 301. Jeremy was generous and kind and tipped me $4 for delivering that China Walk to his house, and I earned a fare of $3.03. I made $7.03 for delivering China Walk to Jeremy's work. Thank you so much for that tip, Jeremy. I really appreciate you. After dropping off Jeremy's China Walk order, I went on trip number 7 for Justin. Justin wanted breakfast from the Taco Bell on North 50th Street. Justin, his fare was $2.56, and he tipped me $3, so made $5.56 for delivering breakfast from the Taco Bell to Justin's house. Thank you so much for the tip, Justin. I appreciate that. Then I went on another single for Lori. This is trip number 8. Lori wanted... This was another Coco's, but it wasn't the Coco's on 40th. It was Coco's sandwiches It's the same restaurant, but for some reason, Coco calls itself different things depending on what your location is. Sometimes it just says Coco's, and then other times, like that Coco's on 40th, it actually says Coco's on 40th on the restaurant too. But this Coco's says Coco's Sandwiches on their restaurant, I think. But this was Coco's Sandwiches on South 22nd for Lori. Lori tipped me $3 and I earned a fare of $2.03, so I made $5.03 for delivering Coco's Sandwiches to Lori's house. Thank you so much for your generosity and kindness, Lori. I appreciate that. After dropping off Lori's order, I went on a double. Trip number 9 was a double for Mary and Jose. Mary and Jose wanted Noventa Millas on Palm River Road. They were generous and kind and tipped me $2, and I earned a fare of $10.10. So I made $12.10 for delivering that Noventa Millas from Palm River Road. That might have been, no, it wasn't my best paying delivery, but it was one of my higher paying trips. So thank you so much for the tip and the business, Mary and Jose. I appreciate the both of you very much. After dropping off Jose's Noventa Millas order, I went on trip number 10 for Callie. Callie wanted Kim Cuban Sandwiches on Martin Luther King. Callie tipped me $1 and her fare was $6.06. I made $7.06 for delivering Kim Cuban Sandwiches to Callie's house. Then I went on another single, 11, 12, and 13 were all singles. Aaron tipped me $5 for delivering Cold Stone Creamery from Highway 301. Thank you so much for the $5 tip, Aaron. 12 was for Dapper. Dapper tipped me $3.57 for delivering Starbucks from Highway 41. Thank you so much for that $3.57 tip. And then 11 was for Steven. Steven wanted Taco Bell from Highway 41. Steven was generous and tipped me $4.86. Thank you for the business and the tips, Steven, Dapper, and Aaron. Appreciate you very much for those tips and business. And then the last trip of the day was a double. 14 was a double. Jerry wanted Little Caesars Pizza from State Road 674. Never been to that particular Little Caesars before. I would have remembered. I don't recall ever delivering from any restaurant on State Road 674, so I know I've never been to that Little Caesars before. But Jerry, I delivered pizza from Little Caesars on State Road 674, and then the second half of that double was for Justin. Justin wanted Bob Evans from Commercial Center Drive. I earned a fare. I earned a fare of $2 for delivering that double, and they tipped me $7.81. So I was scheduled to make $9.81 for delivering that order to Jerry and Justin, but one of them, I'm not sure who, gave me an additional $3. So they actually tipped me $10.81, and I made $12.81 through the app. So whoever tipped me, gave me that additional $3, I thank you again, Justin and Jerry. And then, this is unusual, I also got a cash tip on top of that additional tip through the app. So Justin, when I got to Justin's house, he gave me a $5 tip through, in cash. So thank you so much for the additional $5 tip, Justin. I appreciate you. So I actually made $17.81 for delivering that double to Justin and Jerry, and that was my best paying trip of the day. Really appreciate the business, Justin and Jerry, and I appreciate the overly generous tips I got from you, Justin and Jerry. Appreciate you very much. I had just a fantastic day all around. Beautiful weather. I enjoyed a fantastic breakfast, and I made great money with my Uber Eats business, where God has put me in this time and place here in Tampa, Florida. Very blessed for that. I'm going to wrap this up and get into the McDonald's and enjoy another wonderful breakfast. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I hope you all are having a fantastic week like I am.